this little space, half the spices of the world are working their magic to create some beautiful and intense dishes. It's hot and spicy and incredibly delicious. Welcome to the vibrant world of Indonesian food. Join our food safari to learn the secrets of delicious tender satay, a perfect duck cooked by a Balinese prince, all-purpose hot spicy sambal, creamy chicken curry, and the dessert that's a party in a glass.
Indonesian food is hot, spicy, exotic. I think because of the tropical country, one meal that without chili or sambal, you don't have the appetite.
Rohanna Halim's passion for Indonesian food sees her heading up the busy kitchen in her restaurant Ratu Sari. Born and raised in North Sumatra, she always dreamed of serving authentic regional food in her new home in Australia.
Rice is the main thing in each meal. Can you believe that when they wake up in the morning, they eat rice? Lunchtime, rice. Dinner, rice. 3 meals. These crackers, we just love it. You can have it in each meal as a side dish. So, for example, kerupuk sayur. It's vegetable crackers, unusual, isn't it? And kerupuk udang, the prawn crackers.
And do you use them to put into something or just eat on the side?
Any way you like. Dip or just eat like this or like a snack. Love it. Kids love it. You can't start to having Indonesian kitchen without having the ketchup manis. This is a sweet soy.
Sweet soy sauce.
And if you don't prefer sweet one, you can go with the less sweet, which is asin. This one is actually salty, but they're both thick.
This one is in most Indonesian recipes, isn't it?
A lot. They use a lot. Yeah. And actually nice to dip with the kerupuk. Some children like to, some children like to dip. We like to use the belacan or terasi, or you call it shrimp paste. This is beautiful. You slice them, you gotta bake them. Just make it more fragrant and dry, and then you make sambal with it. This, you call candle nuts, we call kemiri. It's actually make your curry a little bit thick, like creamy. Like
beautiful, creamy. Yeah, it's lovely texture with
lovely
candle
texture, We use a lot of coconut milk in our cooking. For example, rendang, curry, gado-gado sauce. And they're good for dessert as well. Tempeh, it's a soya bean.
And no other cuisine uses tempeh?
No, it's only from Indonesia. And it's tasty. It's very, very healthy.
Makes you beautiful, does it?
I think so. Younger.
There you go.
Healthier. Look what we have here, so fresh. This is my tropical kitchen. See, this is a fresh turmeric. This is very nice, very useful in your curry. I love this very much. This is a smelly bean. We call it pate.
Pate.
It's nice to go with a particularly meal like sambal. Honestly, this is can be very, very strong smell from your breath if you take it too much.
But you must love them because you
I love them. I love them. Kangkung.
Beautiful. Yep, very fresh.
See? This make very, very nice because of the crunchy. See how nice, the hollow? Very, very fresh. It's nice for stir fry. Then you can stir fry with shrimp paste, or even for vegetarian, they like to stir fry with garlic only. And also the lemongrass. We use the young part only. So you tear out the old one, like this, and just slice.
If you're Indonesian, you know every meal is focused on rice. You then spoon small amounts of curries and other dishes, including soup. And don't forget the sambal.
Sambal is a sauce or a salsa. It's always got chilli in it. It's always got a bit of garlic in it. Indonesians find it very hard to eat anything without chilli on it.
So it ups the chilli factor and the tang factor as well?
Definitely the tang factor. And then there are lots of variations on the theme. So some are cooked, some have tomato and are kind of saucy.
Chokde Kurtiasa is one of the princes in Bali's extensive royal family. And while much of his life has been spent in Australia, he's well versed in Balinese traditions and cooking. He works as a naturopath as well as in a Spanish food business. At home, it's all Indonesian.
Some kaffir lime leaves.
Oh, that'd be beautiful and fresh.
Now, you can always vary the amount of chilli in this, but we want to keep this nice and authentic. We have the eschalots, quite a few. Couple of cloves of garlic. And terasi, which is the shrimp paste, which I've just roasted. And we're going to add the salt in, freshly browned pepper. And then time for the oil. Peanut oil. So the oil's just about being sort of almost a binding agent, you know, bringing everything together. And last of all, we're going to pop some of the lime juice in. And there you have it, sambal mata.
The smell of spices from satay cooking outside is enough to make any Indonesian expatriate weak at the knees. Dutch Indonesian Paul Rast remembers that no get-together was celebrated without his favourite dish, his mum's satay with peanut sauce. So how many satay sticks do you eat at one time when you get together? Like a new legend set?
No. Not that bad, but at least 6. We have the onions, put in the bowl, garlic, mix that in. 5 tablespoons of the ketchup mayonnaise, followed by the peanut oil, about 2 tablespoons worth. Half a tablespoon of sea salt.
For sweetness, he adds a good shaving of palm sugar. To spice it up, a teaspoon of ground coriander.
This gets all mixed up. And that's the marinade.
Paul chooses rump steak. He removes the fat and cuts it into large cubes, which absorb the marinade for the next few hours. How long do you need to soak the skewers for?
I soak them for about an hour, because otherwise they'll really burn to a crisp, the bits that are exposed.
Paul's peanut sauce starts with roasted salted peanuts, which are blended with water to create a thick paste.
Let's check it. Yeah, that's beautiful.
In oil, he fries a grated candle nut and ground coriander. Adds diced onion, garlic and chilli. Mixes in the ground peanut paste, coconut cream, Indonesia's favourite ketchup manis, and seasons with salt and palm sugar. Finishing with a squeeze of lime. The satay cooks over medium heat, the oil in the marinade enough to keep it moist.
If I turn this one over again, what I do on the side burner is heat up the sauce.
Paul likes to keep his peanut sauce warm and ready to spoon over the satay as soon as it's cooked. That meat is so tender. Wow. What's a flavour combo?
That works.
Indonesians have a love affair with curry. What makes their version special is that each curry starts with a blend of fresh ingredients which are cooked in oil. Then dry spices, meat and seafood added. Ingredients like lemongrass and fresh turmeric are very popular. Tell me what makes a perfect Indonesian curry.
Use your love your heart to cook.
That's the true secret, is it?
Yes.
Alina Lucas has always adored cooking and, despite the hard physical work, loves heading the kitchen at her restaurant Jimbaran in Sydney.
First is the chili, then we cut it. And the shallot, very nice. Garlic, this is candle nut. Yeah, put just 5 is enough. And then turmeric.
Don't peel, just put it in?
Yeah, just put it in. This is the important thing if you make curry. Because the color and the smell, and a little bit ginger. Put a bit oil to make it, what you call it?
Blend together?
Yeah, blend together. See?
Oh, that smells great. That's a beautiful colour too. She fries up the fresh curry paste with lemongrass and galangal. Adds coconut milk, then the dry spices, cumin, coriander, ground roasted fennel seeds, a cinnamon quill, crushed nutmeg, a few cloves, roasted crushed belacan, salt and sugar. 1,
2, 4 spoons.
She adds chicken thighs and a little later peeled cubes of potato.
Put the fried shallot on the top.
The sauce is just so beautiful and thick, isn't it? The wok is one of the essential implements used for frying, making sauces and tossing together 2 of the great dishes of Indonesia, both featuring the smoky, sexy breath of the wok, the aroma and flavour that come from intense heat. In a smoking wok, garlic, chilli and shrimp paste sizzle and release their flavour before kangkung or water spinach is added. The mix kept in constant motion for an intense minute. Wow. Then there's Indonesia's most famous export, the fried rice dish nasi goreng, starting with an egg, peeled green prawns, then cooked rice. It's tossed with soy and ketchup manis. A sprinkle of spring onions, and it's then served steaming and fragrant. So, Auntie, tell me, most Australians think of Indonesian food, nasi goreng, gado-gado. They don't think of beautiful, amazing food like this. So,
hey, come on, wake up. It's a lot of nice food and healthy food.
in her 60s, Kartikuwati Kurniawan, or Aunty Wahwan, cooks 6 nights a week in her Java restaurant and believes the secret of her energy is simple, healthy Indonesian food. Aunty Wahwan starts by frying ground candle nuts, ground fresh turmeric, diced eschalots, garlic and blended chilli. The vinegar, sugar and salt help the sauce come together.
Carrot.
Chunky, colourful vegetables are added and a good sprinkling of crushed peanuts.
It's very nice. Okay, let's cook already.
It's cooked? Then the fish, scored along the body and seasoned with salt and pepper.
And you can squeeze the lemon.
Ah.
You can put the oil.
Now, why do you put the oil on
Not
here?
sticky. But this is a bit too big.
It's char grilled without any extra oil. That's beautiful. Very easily done too. That really looks fantastic. Balado is another type of sambal. It has a chilli warmth and tang of lime. It's incredibly easy to make and sparkles up a range of ingredients.
If you serve with prawn, it tastes different again. And then if you serve with fried egg or eggplant, and it changes the taste, change the flavor.
Yeah.
I love the balado. Do all the chili, right? Onion and tomato. And the onion. And all the chili without any liquid. That's it.
Ah, the 3-second blend.
Yeah. Yeah. You just have to keep stirring occasionally, and then it won't burn down.
It's a beautiful orange colour, isn't it?
Yeah. And now I'm going to put some sugar, so white sugar. This is salt. We're almost there. Then I grab some lime. I like to add the lime, and then I turn off the fire. Because I don't want to cook the lime. That's it.
Wow, so quick. Well
Nice
done.
and easy.
Nice and easy. With the balado, you want to do prawns?
Prawns today, yep, my favorite.
Is it?
Because it has pate in there.
Oh, the stinky beans.
The stinky bean.
Yeah.
Called smelly bean. Yeah.
Whoa.
Now the prawn
That's
is ready.
it?
Yeah. That's it.
Wow.
Put the prawn and toss them. And then you add the pate, as many as you want.
It actually looks great with the green through it, doesn't it?
Nice.
That is beautiful.
Go. I like to have some cucumber. After you have the pate, cucumber actually is nice.
So you have a bit of prawn.
And
a
some
lot
sauce.
of that beautiful sauce.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. Like it?
That is a great sauce. And that's a very unusual bean.
Thank you.
We're going to cook the famous Balinese smoked duck, aka bebek betutu. And the way they used to cook it was they used to bury it under the ground and cook it for several days on hot coals. But yeah, today we're going to be doing it
On the Aussie barbie.
On the Aussie Weber. Yeah, so that'll
That's
be
good.
fantastic. So shall we go?
Yeah, please.
Okay. I've got 10 eschalots in here and a whole head of garlic. 4 candle nuts, in they go. 2 teaspoons worth of the shrimp paste or trasi, which I've roasted. Turmeric. Galangal. And ginger. Lemongrass and just stick to the heart here. Just chop it roughly, let the blender do the rest. 25 grams of palm sugar, the coriander seeds and black pepper. Lime juice, that's 3 tablespoons worth. Some kaffir lime leaves. Now, these are fantastic. I'll put about 3 in. These add a delicious fragrance to it. We've got 2 tablespoons of peanut oil and the same amount of water. These are little firecrackers, these ones. For this dish, chilies are optional. And about that's fine. Okay, now we can dress the duck.
That is the most beautiful smelling mix.
It is. Now, in Bali, they actually use the bark of the banana tree to wrap the duck in. Because it's a lot harder and it can take the heat. But here, the leaf of the banana, and then we're going to wrap it in alfoil. We'll flip it over and get the shiny side on the inside. And here we go. There we are.
There.
Got it. OK, so as you can see, the coals are nice and smouldering there. And low and slow is my rule for this duck. The lower you cook it and the longer, the better it's going to taste. OK, there we are.
That looks really moist too.
And now we've got to have this with the sambal.
Indeed.
Now, would you like to try this Bali style with your hands?
Let's try
or-
it Bali style.
OK.
Wow. That is just a taste sensation. Takes me back to Bali.
Yep.
It is absolutely beautiful. Indonesian sweets are as vibrant as the rest of the cuisine, using combinations of texture, colour and flavour. Ben Mokhtar owns a deli and cafe specialising in Spanish food. When it comes to sweets, it's his Indonesian childhood favourite, ice cendol. It's the first thing he checks when he visits an Indonesian restaurant. Do you have it as a dessert or a drink?
That's the thing, you can have it at the end of a meal as a dessert, but you can also have it at the beginning of a meal as a sort of a sweet aperitif.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you've got green worms made from...
These are made with a mung bean flour, which is called hung kue, and the pandan, which gives it the green colour and the flavour, and then just some hot water.
Oh, it's a beautiful green.
Yeah, so you make this into a smooth paste, push that through the sieve. Once you finish making them, you can either pop them into water or coconut milk. So that's the palm sugar there, and you just have to shave it. If you shave it, you can just mix it with some hot water to make your syrup. Grab a little glass and pop in the fancy worms. We've got a selection of little fruits here.
Palm seeds?
Yeah.
From, is it the toddy palm, is it?
It is. And then the jackfruit, which we've sliced up. The lovely yellow colour and a beautiful crunchy texture as well. And then the coconut milk. Grab our little ice machine, pop some of that in.
Gee, it's a dessert made for kids, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and big kids.
Yeah.
So you should have enough there. Snow in a cup. And then last but not least, the sweet palm syrup. And just need a little straw. And off you
Almost
go.
needs a cocktail umbrella, doesn't it? Oh, that's tropical and beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yum.
there you go.
That's an addiction. That's very, very good. Next on Food Safari, a different take on the Mediterranean with the rustic charm of Maltese food, from classic rabbit stew to pastizzi.
Make sure you're not kissing anyone after you have the pate.
Really?
If you have planning.
Okay.
After you have the pate, cucumber actually is nice to have refreshing, and it can get rid of the bad smell.
So you can kiss someone?
Not really.